So if you follow me, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, my website, whatever, you can probably tell that I love all things black and white photography. It was about 6-7 months ago now that I deleted all the colour photography from all my portfolio, from my Instagram and everything, and decided to solely just shoot black and white film and black and white digital photos for my personal work going forwards. And I've really enjoyed just the simplicity of not even having to think, oh, should I put that in colour and black and white? Like, should I make that warmer or colder? Should I, you know, just working with lights and darks, you know, all the shades of grey, black and white. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, just simplicity of it, not having to worry about it. So much so that I'm at the point now where I shoot all my digital cameras in black and white. And now obviously I'm shooting raw so I can edit it in colour later if I want, but all of my digital cameras are set up to take photos and even film in black and white. I just find it easier, I find it less distracting, I find it easier to compose an image and just to see, you know, where the light and the shadows are within the thing that you're framing up. It's a lot easier. Obviously I still offer colour photography, you know, to my wedding clients and stuff, but you know, I'm probably at the point now where it's almost a 50-50 split in a wedding gallery I give to someone, like half colour, half black and white. I do really just love black and white that much. Don't get me wrong, photography is an art, and as with most art, it's subjective. Like, you will have photographers that just don't like black and white and they much prefer colour because it's what they see with their eye. But for me, because we see in colour, I know you can use different film stocks and presets which make them look, you know, slightly different to how you saw them with your naked eye, can change the tones and stuff, but because we see in colour, it just doesn't interest me as much, you know. Even before I was interested in photography, if I was ever looking through books or magazines, it would always be the black and white images that stopped me in my tracks and really made me look at it. And you know, I never back then thought about why that was, but for me it is because black and white is otherworldly, you know. It's not what we used to see with our eyes. It feels more dreamlike. It feels more like you're in, you know, like another dimension where colour doesn't exist, and for that reason it just makes it more interesting. To show you what I mean, I'm going to edit through a couple of images now with my own black and white preset. Now I shoot Fuji cameras for my digital work. I've actually given this preset away in a pack before, an old video of mine, free Fujifilm film presets or whatever. It's on my channel if you're interested, go look. But I never really spoke about this black and white preset in much detail, and you know, this has been the combination of 6 years of tweaking, you know, this preset. I've been tweaking it well over 6 years since I started shooting Fuji cameras basically, and it's built around the custom A-Cross-G film simulation. So that's like the A-Cross film simulation with the green filter, which basically kind of brightens greens and, you know, darkens anything like oranges and stuff. So it's good for bringing down the light on the skin tones. You know, for me, I use it for all my professional work, I use it for my personal work, and the fact that I know that I can take an image and I've just got to click that preset and it is already how I intended is, yeah, it's really helpful, really time saving. So I've given it away before, I didn't talk about it too much, so I'm going to show you editing some pictures with that preset, and then afterwards, if you want it, there's a link in the description which will take you to my website where you can just download it for free. And then when I've gone through that, I just want to quickly talk about the raffle winner from the last video, so but we'll talk about that after this. So let's get my laptop open. Okay, so we're in Lightroom now, and I've just got a bunch of kind of recent wedding candid photos and whatnot that I'm just going to quickly go through, kind of talk through why I'd put it in black and white and just show you the preset as we're working through. So yeah, boring image here, nothing too interesting, but just to kind of talk about the point of distractions. Like, it's in colour at the moment. You could put it in colour, it would work fine in colour. Obviously I'd messed around with the temp and tint a little bit, but then you've got, it's, you know, there's 3 girls and hairdresser sorting out the bride's hair. You've got the distraction of the green leaves out here, the red on this one's dress. All of a sudden, like, these bottles and wires come into consideration when it's in colour. But if you pop it in black and white, that's one click. I'd probably up the exposure a tiny bit and leave it somewhere like that. Instantly, your face is just drawn to the middle of the image, and it just so happens that it's the bride's face lit up by the light coming through the window, smiling in the mirror. So you can still see that there's other stuff going on, but you're not distracted by like this woman's dress and the bush out here. Like, it's more sort of just bang, you're looking at her face, smiling. which is what I love about black and white, just removing that distraction. Like this, an image, I was taking some pictures with this couple in the woods, we were walking back, like messing around, and I just turned around with my Fuji X100V, snapped a quick couple of pictures. Now that would work in colour, but you've got, you know, distractions of these leaves, you've got that little yellow sign on the brown post behind them. I just find the second, literally the second, like watch the change, you put it in black and white, instantly your eyes just get drawn to their faces. You know, previously you were maybe looking at the colour of his suit, the colour of her skin to compare to her dress, you know, she's got a nice tan. Put it in black and white, I'm just looking at their faces. That's the first thing you look at in black and white, is your brain for some reason just scans for a face or something you recognise, because your eyes aren't used to seeing in black and white. So you look for things that you're used to seeing, you know, and faces are something you're used to seeing, and instantly your eyes get drawn to the faces. And when you've got an expression, you know, like laughter or tears, black and white's perfect for that, because it draws your attention to the person's face. These I'll just put in here because I've been doing this recently. Like when I first arrive at a wedding day at a venue, the second I walk in to see the bride, I'll just have the X100V around my neck and I'll just quickly snap, like say hello, how are you, take a picture. And yeah, I've got a few of these and I've enjoyed doing it. I just wanted to show you guys. Look at her, she's looks like she's about to cry there. She's like, oh my god, she's brushing her teeth before she's even ready. But yeah, I find that funny, and it might be something I continue doing and trying to take loads of pictures of brides where they least expect it. So this image, as an example, is a couple of bridesmaids getting the bride's son ready. He was screaming his head off. He wasn't happy about the fact, you know, he'd been woken up from his nap and was being dressed by like 3 people at once. In colour, you've got some distraction. Once again, you've got, you know, colours over here of toys, of a potty, of you know, whatever this pole is, a washing line, the flowers. Pop it in black and white, one click. I might add some contrast into that. But straight away, your eyes are just drawn to other people's eyes. And the main eyes you can see in this, slap bang in the middle, is this upset child, her son, just like, oh my god, what's going on? And yeah, you just wouldn't get that with colour. Same again, there's a few things going on. I love kids at weddings, they're so fun. But yeah, same again, just a little cute kid, you put it in black and white, you're drawn to his face, you're drawn to his details, like his feet, his tiny little toes, his tiny little fingers. In colour there's more distractions going on. It's just because it's in black and white that you're drawn to that. Same again with this one, that's some more cool kids just messing about out like on the street by a wedding. Put it in black and white, you're drawn to their faces and what they're doing. It goes the same with any candids at weddings really, like someone's laughing, someone's crying. Yes, they'd be fine in colour, but if you want to draw your viewers' eyes to a face or a specific person's face, like this guy's laughing hysterically, then put it in black and white. I'd increase the exposure on that bit, and for me, you know, something like that, that would be fine. This is what I mean by this preset, like really I've worked on it for ages to get it to the point where I can just click it once and you're good to move on, you know. This guy was funny. He had spilt red wine down his shirt, and I think it was his auntie or something was like, oh, if you pour white wine on it, it gets it out. I was like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. So yeah, he wasn't happy with me taking a picture, but I took it anyway. Obviously, what was this? ISO 6400, 1.4 at 1/60th of a second, so there's a bit of shutter drag going on there, but you put it in black and white, any sort of drag or any sort of, you know, movement like that doesn't matter anymore. Another photo of just some men dicking about at a wedding, middle guy's the groom. Again, it comes down to the same thing, like it could be in colour, it would be fine in colour, but your eyes are kind of distracted by colour, the different colours of the suits, you know, this guy's shoes, this guy's sunglasses. Put it in black and white, your eyes are straight away just drawn to everyone's faces, what they're doing. What's every face doing, you know, what's happening down here. Like, to me, just black and whites, you can't beat them if you're trying to portray a story or trying to show an emotion. Black and white's the way forward. Like this guy, bride and groom here, she's giving the soft kiss on the head. Like you can see the intense love in his eyes, right? You can see it. And yeah, it would work in colour. Looks okay. but I'm kind of distracted by his skin compared to hers. I think he worked outside a lot, his tie, the flower, the suit colour. You put it in black and white, I'm just looking at his expression. I'm just looking at that gentle kiss on the head and him just sighing out love, you know, just, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it really. Black and white cannot be beat. If you want to fight me on that, name the time and the place. Alright, I get the use of colour photography, and I still, everything I shoot, you know, I'd say 10-20% of my personal stuff I still shoot in colour, because I know there's a time and place for colour, but yeah, the vast majority of all my work now is black and white. Just want to show this one last because I think I'd shared it a while back in colour. It's one of my favourite photos I've taken. I wish I'd taken it on film. This was shot with a GFX. I wasn't shooting any large format or medium format, I don't even think at that time. But I wish I had it to make a print out of, and I love it, but I also equally love it in black and white. But yeah, thanks for watching, really appreciate it if you made it this far. Just want to quickly say thanks again to everyone that entered the Ukraine support raffle from the video 2 videos ago where I was shooting some large format with the model Marina. I think we raised just under £70 from selling raffle tickets, and the winner, who is, I have his name somewhere, Sam Aylard. Sam Aylard is the winner. Sam, if you can either drop me an email to tomhumble@hotmail.com or just drop me a message on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram, or comment below or something like that. And yeah, get in contact with me with your address and I will send you the prize of a free copy of my book, my photo book, The Winter We Walked Alone, and the print of Marina there as well. So yeah, thanks for everyone who entered. That money was sent to Marina, which she sent to a family out in Ukraine. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks again for watching, and yeah, see you next week. Like I said, any feedback or anything like that, much appreciated. Drop a comment below and let me know what you guys think. Bye bye. Bye bye. I've got to get up and turn the camera off anyway.